do you know about Star Wars?
Not that much, except for kind of just the main, like, cultural relevance. I know it's extremely popular. I know there's a ton of, like, new things being put out currently. Some of, like, the, I don't know, like, the title sequence I'm familiar with, things like that. But otherwise, in terms of content, not super familiar, so...
Awesome. So we're starting pretty much with a blank slate,
Yep.
and I'm really excited what you're going to make of it. So why don't we get going?
Yeah.
All right,
sounds
let's
good.
get it.
Chronologically, is this, like, the first thing that came out, like, in, like, our world chronology, not in, like, the story chronology?
Yes, so this
Okay.
came out in 1977, and it wasn't called A New Hope. It was just called Star Wars.
Okay.
They changed that later for once they decided to make more movies.
They shut down the main reactors. Will be destroyed for sure.
So is there, like, a person in there?
So there's a bazillion movies, and it's the same person playing this character in every single movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to do? We'll be sent to the spice mines of Kessel or smashed into who knows what.
Very anxious.
That's for stun.
Nice. Oh. That quick.
Don't you call me a mindless philosopher, you overweight blob of grease. Plans? What are you talking about? I'm not getting in there. That's funny. The damage doesn't look as bad from out here.
It's interesting how one of them has, like, the capacity to, like, communicate in, like, English, and the other one does not.
I think it adds a certain level of charm to him.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's like this cute little creature kind of thing.
She must have hidden the plans in the escape pod.
I really like the costume design for this, too.
Where do you think you're going? Well, I'm not going that way.
Yeah, the beeping totally adds to the charm.
That malfunctioning little twerp. He tricked me into going this way.
Oh yeah, he tricked you. Do you know where this was filmed?
In a desert somewhere.
Yeah, like Western US or something?
I don't know. Hopefully someone will tell us.
Yes, this could help me in future bar trivia. Aw, the scream. No! He's just a sweet little box. Don't do this to him. It's like an evil version of the other one. Oh, they just like steal all the robots. You're in robot jail.
The trash can was my favorite.
Yeah, I saw that. That's part of what I love about like the pre-CGI era too. It's just like using your resources whenever you have available. I feel like that thing could topple over so easily because of the way it's structured.
I guess you have to be really careful when driving it.
Yeah, you can't make too quick of a turn or anything. Their voices sound familiar, like some other character. I can't think of what it is.
That's the little guys?
Uh-huh. I think it's Minions, I guess.
Can you speak Bocce?
Of course I can, sir.
Alright, shut up. I'll take this.
And the red one.
Oh, no. Are they separating them? Oh, is he, like, bound up, too? In, like, little robot shackles? Yeah, it is a robot slave trade. That's horrible.
This R2 unit has a bad motivator. Hey, what are you trying to push on us?
Yeah, they're just, like... They're, like, refugees in a way. Like, interplanetary refugees that are then being sold. That's wild.
I've worked with him before. Here he comes.
Oh, he's able to get his buddy. Good.
I'm not even sure which planet I'm on.
Well, if it's the bright center of the universe, you're on the planet that it's farthest from. You can call me Luke.
I see, Sir Luke.
Or just Luke.
I'm not much more than an interpreter, and not very good at telling stories.
I love how talkative he is.
Just you reconsider playing that message for him. No, I don't think he likes you at all. I don't like you either.
I love how the music here reflects how like he's sad that he can't go.
Yeah. The soundtrack or score for a movie can do so much for how you interpret the emotions of characters without them, like, being blatant and saying exactly how they feel.
It wasn't my fault, sir. Please don't deactivate me. He's faulty, malfunction.
Please don't deactivate me. He's so anxious.
It's too dangerous with all the sand people. We'll have to wait until morning.
Sand people. It's a neat little contraption. Appendages on it. It's like the retro futurism is so cool. When they're just like, I don't know, just throw some weird things on there. It looks like it's from the future. Oh, so are these the sand people? Yeah, it looks like these are the ones that they should be afraid of. I like all the different creatures they show too. That's neat. It's very creative.
There are 2 banthas down there, but I don't see any. Wait a second.
She's like breathing in my ear. Oh no! It's kind of a horrifying call that they made.
It is.
What is that all about?
Hello there.
Oh, he's scared.
He claims to be the property of an Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
He's like, what?
Oh, he's not dead. Not yet.
You know it.
Well, of course I know him.
He's me.
Me.
Nice.
Did you know his name was Obi-Wan, or you just connected it through the context?
Just the way he was like, I haven't heard that name in years. And like leaned back, it just seemed like that was gonna happen. It's me.
Alderaan. I'm not going to Alderaan. I've got to get home. It's late. I'm in for it as it is.
I need your help, Luke. She needs your help.
Go on the adventure. Do it.
The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
Your sorcerer's ways. Yeah, watch what you say.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Look this. Vader, release him.
As you wish.
That's an interesting theme that comes out then, is like faith in an old religion's ability to like go up against modern technological construction.
These are the same Jawas that sold us R2 and 3PO. Why would Imperial troops want to slaughter Jawas? If they trace the robots here, they may have learned who they sold them to.
Yeah, it's a harsh business, the droid slave trade. Oh man, wow.
And now, Your Highness, we will discuss the location of your hidden rebel base.
It's not scary at all.
Oh my god.
At that point, I will tell them location of anything they want. When I see that monster with the needle.
Yeah, right?
There's nothing you could have done, Luke, had you been there. You'd have been killed, too.
I want to come with you to Alderaan.
So it was good that R2-D2 ran away. In a sense, he really altered the whole plot of this.
You don't need to see his identification.
We don't need to see his identification.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
I've heard that phrase. Now I see.
The Force can have a strong influence on the weak-minded.
Yeah, if you like develop that skill, you could do so much. Like, how many weak-minded people are there? Probably a lot. Then you could presumably just like convince a ton of people to do whatever you want.
Yeah. You can influence elections and things like that.
Yeah, right. No, it's like a little bat. Oh wow.
Hey, we don't serve their kind here.
But everyone else. We serve all these other people, but not you.
Everybody
What,
else
so
is
you'll
again.
serve that, but you won't serve a droid? Man, they really are like an underclass. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And the bartender's like, I can't believe I just saw you walk in here with a droid. Like, with the face he's making.
He doesn't like you.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
I
can
don't
tell.
like you either.
Oh, wow.
No more hand.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna find out, you know? Mess around, see what happens. The bar fights must be crazy because there's like so many like political issues and like racial divides between all these different like types of people.
I think it is time we demonstrated the full power of this station. Set your course for Alderaan.
Oh, they're gonna end up in the same place. Very menacing look.
Why did you fry Greedo? But it has a crispa Greedo, so crispa is to fry.
I'm curious now. There's this musician O3 Greedo, and I'm wondering if that's where the name is from.
I have no idea, but I would assume so.
I'll have to look into it. It's very like mob boss energy.
Jabba, you're a wonderful human being.
I'm not a human, first of all. Yeah, what's up with this like snout thingy? Looks kind of like a plague doctor or something like that.
A piece of junk.
She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid. We're a little rushed, so if you'll just get on board, we'll get out of here.
He looks really familiar.
It's Harrison Ford.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
How long before you can make the jump to light speed?
Take a few moments to get the coordinates from the Navi computer.
You kidding? The rate they're gaining?
Traveling through hyperspace ain't like dusting crops, boy.
Yeah, be quiet, farmer boy. Yeah, he's like awfully like involved for someone who's never done this before. He's like, what's going on? I know what we should do.
Luke?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, think about it. He's a teenager.
Yeah,
He's from
true.
a farm who is doing a big adventure. I think I will probably act exactly like he does. Probably be more annoying. If that's possible.
Yeah, I like to think that I wouldn't be, but I probably would be too.
Commence primary ignition.
Oh, those helmets are weird.
Not very practical.
No, I feel like that would be not like ergonomic or anything. Yeah, well, I can see why some of them would be like, oh, you think this like old religion can like outdo this? That explosion was pretty impressive. Nice.
Looks like we're coming up on Alderaan.
I'm gonna see it's gone.
Yes?
Even in the galaxy far, far away, there's paperwork.
Yeah, that really puts it into scale. How small they are in comparison.
Yeah, they're insignificant.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one here.
The way the camera's moving, someone's there. Yeah.
Even if I could take off, I'd never get past the tractor beam.
Leave that to me.
Damn fool, I knew that you were gonna say that.
Who's the more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him?
Well said.
Yeah. He's had a lot of really good one-liners.
Mm-hmm.
He says I found her and keeps repeating she's here.
Princess.
Where? Where is she?
Princess, what's going on?
He's like, please clue me in. More trouble.
But they're gonna kill her!
Better her than me.
I'm gonna put these on you.
He's like, do not touch me.
No one's concerned there's an old man in pajamas walking around the corridors.
Yeah, right?
This is not gonna work.
Why didn't you say so before?
I did say so before.
Yeah, they're totally just improvising this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, do they know how to use these weapons and, like, the protocols of this ship? Like, well, not ship, but, like, station or
They're
whatever.
just winging it, I guess.
Yeah.
Who is this? What's your operating number?
Conversation anyway.
Who is this? Ultimate panic response.
He is here.
What makes you think so?
A
can feel
tremor
it.
in the force.
Yeah.
In the presence of my old master.
Oh, so that's his old... Ah, so he's, like, turned against him?
Some rescue. You came in here. Did you have a plan for getting out?
The bickering, like, while they're in a, like, combat situation.
Did you see that?
Oh, gosh. What is that? Oh. Oh no. It's like Space Nessie.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh no, it's like a trash compactor.
One thing's for sure, we're all gonna be a lot thinner. All the garbage matches on the tension level!
He's like panicking, like, okay. Let me do it, hold on. I can't perform under pressure.
Listen to them, they're dying, Artie. I wasn't fast enough, it's all my fault.
We're alright! You did great!
They're dying. Yeah, no one's like been alerted by his presence
I
yet.
guess he's sneaking around.
Yeah. Not only does he have like really good speechcraft and persuasion with the Force, but he can also just sneak everywhere. Oh yeah, he's being pretty sneaky, I will say. Shimmying around this thing.
Just avoid any more female advice. We gotta be able to get out of here.
Well, let's get moving.
Yeah, female advice.
What was that? That's nothing.
So oblivious. Yeah, that's nothing. I don't know.
They're like, screw that. I'm not falling down that hole.
Nope. Lurks in the shadows, shrouded in darkness. Yeah, I imagine it's some cool trick, the way he just, like, disintegrated and didn't get sliced into pieces. I don't know. I don't know if the lightsaber has a vaporizing power like that. I think he, like, just before kind of, like, disintegrated into the ether somehow.
What do you think, Abraham?
Trying not to, kid.
Good.
Still have a spirit. What do you think? Do you think a princess and a guy like me?
No.
No. A guy like me.
You're safe. When we heard about Alderaan, we feared the worst.
It is the worst. Everyone's dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tons of people just died. The whole planet's gone. Who knows what resources they had there.
Hey, Luke! I don't believe it! How are you? Have I got stories to tell you?
Aw, well at least he has someone now.
This R2 unit of yours seems a bit beat up. You want a new one?
Not on your life. That little droid...
No! Keep the old beat up R2, he's the best one.
Red 6 standing by.
Red 5 standing by.
Aw, he gave his little call too. His affirmative beeps.
Cover me, Porkins.
I'm right with you, Red 3.
Porkins is many people's favorite character.
Really?
No, I'm all right.
Oh no!
No more Porkins.
Yeah. Gone but not forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
Analyze their attack, sir, and there is a danger.
Evacuate? In our moment of triumph? I think you overestimate their chances.
Awfully confident.
Yeah.
He's just like Beggar's Canyon back home.
It's such a good underdog progression too, because it's like at the beginning when I saw how small they were compared to the Death Star, I was like, oh, you know, like shows how insignificant they are, right? But then now it's like because they're small, it's hard for them to be tracked, and it's easier for them to like accomplish what they're trying to do. So it's like worked out in their favor. What seemed to be like a shortcoming previously.
Yeah, what seemed to be a weakness is actually a strength.
Yeah, right, exactly. Oh. Nice.
Did you expect him to come back? Han Solo, like, the last moment?
No, I didn't. He seemed pretty, self-interested and money-motivated. But it's, you know, good he had a change of heart. There's a lot of things that you pick up on, just by, like, existing, in, I assume, like, just, like, Western culture. I don't know if, like, it's, like, a global phenomenon. I assume it is, because it is such a huge franchise. But, I'm surprised at how much, like, little bits of, like, information have, like, been ingrained into my mind of, like, just, like, cultural knowledge about it. But, like, yeah, being able to put, like, content and a narrative to these things is really cool. I like it. I think it's good. I like the kind of, like, good versus evil, like, kind of, like, standard, like, fantasy structure to it. While also, like, having some, like, sci-fi aspects as well. So, it's fun, because I like fantasy movies, too, and I like sci-fi, so it, like, kind of combines them. I think, so I mentioned this earlier, and, like, I'm, like, further reaffirmed of this. Like, I think that when people are like, are you, like, into Star Wars or Star Trek, I think that is a horrible, like, false dichotomy that's created. I think Star Wars is very fantasy, like, structured and has, like, sci-fi elements while being structured as a fantasy, whereas Star Trek is structured as, like, a sci-fi show. And also the fact that it's, like, a show versus, like, a movie series, like, completely changes the nature of it. And it's not, like, a good versus evil kind of, like, fantasy structure in Star Trek. It's way more, like, nuanced than that. There's, like, a lot more going on. So I think that that's, like, a false, like, comparison that people make. And I think that you can enjoy both, and I enjoyed this. So it's, like, added to my repertoire of classic sci-fi stuff.
Well, that's awesome. I'm really glad you had such a positive reaction.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
What do you think happened to Obi-Wan Kenobi?
I'm convinced that he just, like, did some, like, mystical force thingy and disappeared. And I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's dead. It was too emphasized that he just, like, his clothes fell. And it wasn't, like, this, like, dramatic death scene. And that, to me, alludes to the fact that it's going to just be more of, like, ooh, what happened to him? It's a mystery, and will be picked up again later. Since there are so many movies, too, I know that, in this series, that I figure he'll come back at some, like, crucial moment, and he'll be like, actually, I didn't die. Because, yeah, that just, like, the clothes, like, dropping, and, like, that being, like, a focus cinematically, that, to me, is an indication that there's more to the story than just death. Because if it was just death, I think it would have been more, like, your standard violence. Like, oh, he, like, screams and, like, falls apart or something. But this was, like, I don't know if you've seen, like, The Dark Crystal, this, like, Jim Henson, like, 80s fantasy movie. But there's this one race, the Mystics, and, like, one of them dies, and, like, his robes also just, like, fall. And, I mean, he actually died in that, so, like, that's maybe not the best comparison. But, like, I don't know. I just think that, like, the way that that's alluded to me, indicates that he's not dead. That's my intuition. That's how I feel.
I guess we'll find out. There are plenty of movies to go through.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure.
Who do you think was a more charismatic villain? Admiral Tarkin or Hans Gruber?
I feel like Hans Gruber was more charismatic. I don't know, like, this guy seemed more like your standard kind of, like, what's the right way to describe it? Kind of, like, cold, serious villain type, where it's, like, something you could actually imagine, like, as, like, a war general or something who's, like, very, cold and harsh, and, like, is, like, evil in that manner, whereas Hans Gruber was kind of more, like, off the cuff, like, funny in a way, where it's, like, has to, like, adapt to his environment without, like, saving face in the same way as, like, this guy did. So, yeah, I would say Hans Gruber was more charismatic as an evil guy. Yeah.
So thank you so much for staying here with us. Thank you for watching this movie. If you're not yet subscribed to our channel, take a second to hit the subscribe button and the little bell. Not only will you not miss future videos, it also helps our channel a lot. And comment below, give us suggestions for other movies for Hannah to watch and for me to watch, for us to watch together. Anything, any kind of trivia you have about Star Wars or anything else is always appreciated. We love every single comment. We respond to every single comment. You folks are absolutely awesome. So thank you so much, and we'll see you later.
Thanks.